Hello, I'm Chris Dershman. I'm an artist.
And I'm Tara Millett, programmer.
And together we form...
Crazy Viking Studio.
Wait, I'm not crazy. Or a Viking. How does that make any...
Shut it. No one cares. It's my turn now, right?
Not quite yet. In a bit.
Ugh.
Between Taryn and I, we have made a lot of games.
Hey, why don't we just show them the list?
That's an awesome idea.
Maybe just some examples.
Some of these games we worked on separately, but many of them together. As you can see, we have a lot of experience in arcade-style action games and side-scrollers in particular.
Personally, I've worked on 12 action side-scrollers, at last count.
We've made games for big-name franchises like Spyro the Dragon, Assassin's Creed, Marvel licenses like Spider-Man and the X-Men, and most recently, Sega's Shinobi. But now,
It's my turn.
Volgarr the Viking is an arcade-style action game that harkens back to the golden era of arcades.
We studied some of the best games from that era to find out what made them so compelling, beyond just nostalgia. A key factor is a combination of simple, easy-to-learn controls with a high level of challenge that's also fair. With practice and patience, a player could truly master one of these games, going from dying all the time to achieving flawless playthroughs, which just isn't possible with most modern games.
We took inspiration from our favorite games like Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Rastan from the arcade, and the original Castlevania on the NES. And then we added some of our own twists.
We love the unique jump mechanic used in Super Ghouls and Ghosts. It's something you don't see in any other games, even other games in the same series. So we really wanted to include something like it in Volgarr. This style of jumping makes even basic platforming interesting, and paves the way for some great combat possibilities. Of course, we added our own twist by making the second jump also act as an attack you can use on enemies above you. Another great feature from the Ghouls and Ghosts series is the power-ups becoming visible gear on your character that is lost when you get hit. Volgarr can collect gear like a shield, helmet, and more to protect him, and every new piece of gear gives access to unique special attacks and abilities. Using gear like this also allows us to eliminate HUD elements like health bars obscuring the action.
I have always been a big fan of the arcade game Rastan, and one of the great elements of that game is that you could always be in motion, even while swinging your sword. You didn't have to stand still. Nowadays, you almost never see this in action games unless it's a character running around with a gun. A lot of work went into making this possible in Volgarr as well. We also included elements like sliding down steep slopes and climbing up ropes and vines.
Like in Castlevania, Volgarr can use a secondary weapon by holding up and pressing attack, which in his case is a spear. The spear is much more than just a ranged attack though, because it can also be used to make platforms for yourself to get to new areas. We have many great ideas for how to use this in our level designs.
Of course, we have other fun game mechanics all our own, like a dodge roll that you can use to roll past enemies and attack them from behind. Many of Volgarr's actions also have less obvious uses. Different gear pieces enable special attacks and abilities that we aren't going to show for now, since part of the fun is discovering these things while playing the game for yourself.
The game mechanics are almost all implemented now, and our engine and tools and editor are all completed with our own proprietary tech. All we have left to do is add content such as levels, enemies, and bosses.
Here's the deal. We've been funding this game out of our own pockets, and we don't have enough money left to finish it. I've even had to sell my own car.
Yeah, now the rest of us have to haul them around.
Yeah. But hey, that's where you come in. No, well, not the car, the game. If you really want to see this game happen as bad as we do, please make a pledge. And for the particularly generous of you, we have some awesome rewards lined up. We think you'll have a blast playing Volgarr, and hope that you'll back this project. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and please tell your friends.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Volgarr thanks you as well.
Yeah, whatever.